wonder if you are or not living your purpose lately or at some point in your life? Or are you wondering, am I fully living it? Or at least do you know someone that you believe is in that situation? In this video, we are going to cover exactly how powerful it is to know your purpose, and how, if you have your purpose clear, any situation, even a global crisis, it's only supporting you to live your purpose even more fully. And in the other hand, how if you are not living your purpose, every situation, especially crisis, are opportunities for you to remember that it's not this way, that you need to tweak your direction and really align yourself with who you are and what you truly want, what you came to this world to do, so you can fully be an embodiment of the world you want to see, of the change you want to see, like Gandhi said. Welcome to this video. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. I commit myself to give you as much as I can in this handful of minutes that this video is gonna last. In it, we are going to cover exactly how important it is to live your purpose, how to clarify it, and how to even be a support for other people to clarify it. And for that, I want to tell you a story. And honestly, normally, when it's stories of success, I try to use other people's stories because I don't want you to perceive me as bragging. I want you to perceive that I have no idea of what am I doing. Maybe not fully, but really, I know so little. I just know enough to know that I am unstoppable. I know enough to know that I have the confidence to find a way or create the way and make the things that I want happen. I know enough to know that I am unstoppable. And not only that, that I can lead anyone who hangs around me enough to discover that he or she is also unstoppable. And that's what's gonna happen for you if you stick around me for long enough. You need to believe me. You can prove it. You can taste it. Normally, I prefer to talk about me when it's about the stories of failure. So you can realize first that I understand failure, that I am a failure, and yet that doesn't stop me from loving myself fully and from realizing that having failed doesn't stop me. Having failed only makes me stronger. Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, said Nietzsche, and he was so right. Now I want to confess before I continue that it's still a challenge for me, and it is right now, to be powerful and attractive and valuable, and yet to be authentic in front of the camera. That I still forget to breathe and to be fully present and to really give you the most vulnerable and real and natural version of myself. And that is stopping and breathing and expressing exactly where I am as I just did helps me become more vulnerable, more present, more authentic, so I can give you really the best of me instead of a little adulterated or fake version of me. Even if it's a thin mask, I don't want any mask. No mask. Burn your excuses, burn your masks. Be the conscious leader that you are. That's what I teach, that's what I try my best to apply to myself all the time. Okay, the story, okay? And the story is going to exemplify the main point of this video. And the story is that I have friends and people I know who right now are struggling with this global phenomenon. This global crisis are struggling because they lost their jobs. Maybe you know someone that is in that situation too. Maybe you are in that situation. First, I think no one should have a boss. I think you are the boss. I'm not saying you cannot have a boss in a pragmatic way, but he or she is not ultimately your boss. He or she is his or her own boss, and you are your own boss. And right now, your self-leadership leads you to be in that team and play your role and let someone else play the role of director. But ultimately, you are your boss, you are the leader. You need to follow your gut in every moment, and it's the only way to live your purpose. And those people losing their jobs, those people being stuck in this situation, not only stuck inside of home, but stuck inside of themselves, whether because they weren't doing what they really came here to do, or whether because they were doing it only offline, and now they are, how do I do this online? Both are the universe, life, telling you are not fully living your purpose. You are meant to use the opportunities that you have to use to live your purpose always, no matter what. So you need to use the internet. You need to do it online. You need to be also online so you can give massive value as much as you can. So you can be the force for good that you came to this world to be, and you can help everyone else who is changing the world to help this world, to change this world or awaken this world or make heaven on earth as quickly as possible. To be the change that you want to see in the world. Catalyze that change for yourself, for the people you love, and for the whole world. Now that situation is not so bad. They are just having an intense course to use Zoom and to use online marketing and to use every opportunity to be more present through internet. It is way more tricky. That's also tricky, but it's even more tricky for people who weren't living their purpose and they're like, what do I do now? I was just earning money, or I wasn't fully doing what I love. I was doing something that I love. I was doing something that makes sense, a lot of sense, but not fully. I haven't fully followed my heart, my intuition, my gut. I haven't really fully been living my purpose. What some part of me knows that I'm here to do. And then this crisis is like, not this way anymore, not anymore. You need to tweak and fully follow yourself and follow your dream, follow your heart. And that's basically my invitation only. Follow your gut. Follow no voice out there. Follow only your own voice, not even the voice in your head. Like my peer, Lain Garcia Calvo says, follow the voice of your soul. And it's not a voice talking, it's a silent voice. I don't know how he explains this. This is the way I know it is. Follow this silent voice that is an impulse. Your true voice is an impulse, it's not words, it's this knowingness. This is the next action. This is the next most valuable, most inspired action, most powerful action to live more my purpose now, to bring more value to this world, to myself, to the world, to the people I love the most. And that's the beauty. You are either giving the best to everything in this universe or in this world, or you are not giving the best to any part of this universe or this world. You cannot serve fully as much as you can your family and not be serving fully as much as you can the whole world. You cannot be giving less that you can to the world and give the best that you can to your family. You can't. Or to yourself, you can't. Because either you are shining as bright as you can, or you are just giving less that you can to everything around you, no matter how close or far they are. So the basic message is, if you are fully living your purpose, thank you. Thank you. And please let me know if I can support you in any way. And I will support you directly or connect you with other conscious leaders that I believe they can support you. Because we are in this together. And the more we are living this purpose, the quicker and stronger and more powerfully we are going to turn this world, this planet, this humankind into a humankind fully living purpose. My mission is to eradicate this tendency of trying to avoid pain or suffering or discomfort. No, stop trying to avoid suffering or discomfort. Conquer your purpose, your fear, and your suffering right away so you can be only looking for opportunities to live more your purpose. More now, and more now, and more now, and more now. Why more? Because only growing and giving brings you happiness. Only growing and giving now, it's sustainable. Everything else leads to illness, leads to low immune system, leads to boredom, leads to death inside, way before than outside. You need to be growing now, living your purpose more now. Now, if you are not living your purpose fully or not at all, if you are not living it at all, you wouldn't be watching so much. You will be already gone. You will be like, this is not for me. This guy is crazy. I want to be a victim, not listen to someone tell me, burn your excuses. So if you are watching this, you are for sure living your purpose, at least partially. Now, if you feel you need or you desire to live it more fully, find support. Follow your gut, your intuition, your discernment, your heart. Find that support, whether only inside, whether maybe you already have the answer and you are already conscious of them. Just fucking implement them. Follow them, execute them. Or maybe your intuition, your gut, your heart guides you to find support also outside. To find something outside, a catalyzer. There is so much help outside, online, available right now. My mind went blank. So instead of freaking out, I'm taking a moment to be more present. Because really, presence is the ultimate power. And this is the most valuable that I want to give you. This is our ultimate purpose. But so many people, even people meditating for decades, like I am, but I was especially, they are still avoiding the discomfort. Even after decades of meditations, or even being monks of meditation, like I was. I'm still figuring it out if I'm still a monk or not. But I am not figuring out anymore if I am present in spite of discomfort. Present now, but don't be present when it's convenient. Don't be present when things are going nice. Be present now, regardless of how comfortable or uncomfortable it is. Actually, be even more present where it's uncomfortable, so you can turn that into power and fuel to live more your purpose. And if you resonate with this particular way in which I am talking, then I have a gift for you. And why? Because this is my mission, is to put as many people as possible on fire, conquer their fears and eradicate their suffering, so they can be all the time living their purpose more and more, and with that be a virus, and not a virus of corona or virus of fear or virus of attachment and addiction to comfort, a virus of purpose, a virus of increasing love, a virus of increasing inspiration and increasing support to others, generosity and kindness to others. So if this resonates with you, there is a link around this video, and in that it's an online workshop that I recorded. I value it at 197 euros, totally honestly. It could be more, honestly, it could be 997, and still, if you actually apply what is there, it can radically alter your life. It has done it to me, and it has done it for so many customers. But it's a gift for you. And not only that, if you go through that online workshop where you will discover fully what is your purpose, and you'll discover also who you need to become so you can fully live that purpose, which is the real key. If you don't become that person, your purpose is impossible. You need to become the true you, the most powerful and fiery version of yourself, a live version of yourself. And then the workshop also shows you how to identify what are the fears that stop you from being that person, that version of yourself, and fully living your purpose more and more for the rest of your life. If you go through that, I'm also gonna give you at the end a session value that some of my clients have paid over 416 euros, and I'm gonna give you one for free. And it's the only one that you need, really. You don't need anything. You only need to follow your gut. Only if your gut guides you to follow through this, then I'm gonna give you that. And in that session, I'm gonna show you exactly how to conquer your fears. Any fear. We'll work on one specific, and only if you finish the workshop first. And I'll show you how to conquer one, and then how you can repeat the same with any fear for the rest of your life. Then you really wanna work with me even more, we can talk about it. If you're really qualified, if you are really committed, if you know you're gonna make it happen, then we can talk about it. And then of course, we will need to find an agreement that it's a win-win. But until that moment, all this value, all this 197 and plus 486.16 plus, the official price for one session is 497 or 500. I don't know how it is in the website right now. But when clients, they only buy a full package, and yeah, they paid up to a little bit more than 416. So, summarizing, follow your gut. That's the whole summary. Burn your excuses, follow your gut, burn your excuses, live your purpose. If you are living your purpose, anything happening, especially crisis, is win on your favor. And if you are not living your purpose or not fully, anything happening, especially crisis, is like, it's not this way. Align yourself. This is an alarm, a reminder of following yourself, becoming who you truly are, and making happen what you came to do in this world, so you can be a blessing for yourself, for the world, and the people you love the most. And if you are in the second category and you are not fully living your purpose, and if you are not sure, then you are not. If you are not sure, it's because you are not still growing and living it more and more now and now and now. So you can be more clear. Make sense? Maybe it's just a moment, it's just following your gut a bit more, or maybe it's getting support from outside. And there is so much support outside and online right now, so there is no excuses unless you want to help them. I know you don't. You wouldn't be hearing this so many minutes. For sure you wouldn't. So now follow your gut, and if your gut tells you you want my support, follow the link that is around this video. Go through that workshop. It's going to be insanely valuable for you. You are going to be clear on what is your purpose. And if your gut tells you to continue and have a specific support while I still can have more people in my calendar, this is received by a few thousand. So if you go to the calendar and you cannot find any session available in this month, then it's part of the deal. It can happen. It happens sometimes. But go, and it will be my honor to serve you as much as I can. So please follow your gut, and if your gut leads you to say like to this video and or to share it, especially, let's make viral anything that is inspiring, that you think it can be inspiring for others. Let's make that viral. Let's make positivity viral. Let's make purpose and love and compassion and power and inspiration, purpose viral versus fear. And if you want to subscribe to receive more of this content, do it. If your gut tells you to do it, do it. Thank you for bearing with me. I think I'm still learning to be really, really present, so I'm powerful and attractive. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you are still listening to me, but my computer has stopped. Oh, okay, it's still recording. Sorry about this. So as I said, I'm still learning to be fully present and at the same time be powerful and inspiring and as valuable as I can in the least amount of time. So my desire is that you got something valuable from this content, and if you do that, you follow your gut. Follow your gut to take action, to take as much action as you can, to support yourself more, to be more on fire, to live more your purpose, and to support others as much as possible, whether sharing this content, sharing your own content, sharing everything that you think it can help the world. Let's make purpose viral. Thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you the best that I can. Follow your gut, burn your excuses, live your purpose. Thank you.